Your breath is your vehicle to the here and the now. Use this vehicle to bring yourself in touch with your own divine, calm, peaceful, loving, compassionate, beautiful, expansive, limitless, unending, eternal self. स्थापकायश्च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे ॐ अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। भज गोविन्दम् भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दं भज मूढमते भज गोविन्दम् भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुन् कर्णे नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुन् कर्णे भज गोविन्दम् भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दं भज मूढमते. So we are coming towards the end, the last stotra, the last verse of this Bhaja Govindam composition today. So before I come to that last one, which to me is probably is the summary of the entire message of Advaita as expressed and explained by Adi Shankaracharya in the somewhere in the 8th century, so nearly 1400 years ago, these ideas have come to us, passing down, all these centuries and centuries have gone by, and the words have still come to us. So before we go to that last one, I just couple of the ones which are out of the 10 that we have done, the couple of them which are my the ones which kind of really speak to me the most, and I'm sure to you all as well. So we'll just go through those before we come to this finale for today. So two of them particularly which really, so as you may know already, there are 31 stanzas or 31 verses in this, and we have only talked through 9 of them. The 10th one is part of the chorus, so you can say 10 or 9, which are traditionally part of the song of Bhaj Govindam that is sung. And the reason why these 9 or 10, it's because they are the most powerful out of the 31. I'll be posting the PDF which has all 31 stanzas with the translation and explanation in it. So you can certainly read the other 21 at your own pace and time. And if anyone has any comments or questions about any of those 21, we can always look at that next time or whenever you have those questions. But meantime, we are completing these 10, which so we are ending with that 10th one today. But meantime, these two that we already did before, of course, the part of the chorus which is संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले, संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले, नहि नहि रक्षति डुक्रुन् कर्णे. So just to remind you, samprapte, when we प्राप्त करते हैं उस समय को, संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले, सन्निहिते यानी जो आखिरी पल है हमारा जीवन का, उस पर जब हम पहुंचेंगे, when we reach that those last moments, वो समय सभी के जीवन में आना ही है. तो उस पल में नहीं नहीं रक्षति डुक्रुन् कर्णे, उस समय में जो इम्पोर्टेंट है वही आपको बचाएगा. जो लॉजिक में, धन प्राप्ति में, या कंप्लेनिंग में, या जैसे भी आपने, या बहुत सारा जो अभिमान देने वाला ज्ञान है उसमें आपने समय बिताया है, तो वो ज्ञान आपको कोई काम में नहीं आएगा उस समय में. जो काम आएगा वो आपका जो अंतर्मन जो आपने विकसित किया है, व्हाट यू हैव डेवलप्ड, व्हाट यू हैव अंडरस्टूड, हाउ मच यू हैव लव्ड, कितना प्रेम किया है आपने, कितना प्रेम पाया है, कितना प्रेम दिया है, वही उस समय में काम आएगा. So the one antra that really grabs me is this: Ma kuru dhan jan yovan garvam, Ma kuru dhan jan yovan garvam, harti nimeshat kala sarvam. हरति यानी विल टेक अवे, निमेषात यानी एक पल में ले जाएगा. हरति निमेषात काला सर्वम, काला समय एक पल में क्या ले जाएगा? धन जन यौवन, योर वेल्थ, योर कॉन्टैक्ट्स, योर फ्रेंड्स, योर यूथ, योर ब्यूटी, योर नॉलेज, everything will be taken away in just a moment, in a flash. So uska garv mat karo. Not that we don't have dhan, not that we don't enjoy the youth that we have, not that we don't enjoy the friends or people that are in our life. It is not about not enjoying them or leaving them. It's not about that. Uska garv na kare. Your fitness, your health, beautiful. Enjoy it, make the most of it. लेकिन उसका गर्व नहीं, क्योंकि एक पल में चला जाएगा. एंड दीज आई एम रिमाइंडेड ऑफ सो मेनी टाइम्स. आई मीन going through whatever sickness and so many things that I have also personally gone through with cancer about 10 years ago, and a few challenges now as well. But realizing, I was making a list of passwords to pass on to my children, कि कुछ भी हो जाए अगर, everyone is susceptible, right? This body is नश्वर है, ये शरीर. तो I was just thinking, it's all so much importance we give it. In the end, it is nothing. Ma kuru dhan jan yovan garvam, harti nimeshat काला सर्वम, मायामयमिदं अखिलं हित्वा, मायामयमिदं अखिलं हित्वा, ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविशा विदित्वा, ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविशा विदित्वा. Maya Maya Idam Akhilam Hitva. This entire universe, just one big dream, one big illusion. Not that it doesn't exist, it exists. but it's an illusion. See the reality of it. Just like a mirage in the desert, you may see water in the desert. Not that you are not seeing the mirage, you are seeing the mirage, but it is not really water. You think it's water, but it's not water. You've seen that reflection in the desert, in the heat. कैसे होता है वो, पानी जैसा लगता है मृग जल, लेकिन तो ऐसा नहीं है कि वो मिराज नहीं है, वो मिराज है, लेकिन वो जल नहीं है। तो वैसे ही ये दुनिया जो है मायामय, ऐसा नहीं है कि ये नहीं है, लेकिन जो आप सोचते हैं वो नहीं है, ये सपना है इन द ग्रेट माइंड, and you are a part of that dream, and you are also the dreamer. So as soon as you understand this, akhilam hitva, hitva यानी ये छोड़ देते हो, ये मायामय छोड़ना, यानी नहीं कि संसार को छोड़ना है, लेकिन ये माया को छोड़ना है, समझ जाना है कि ये माया है। जैसे ही आप समझ जाते हो, ब्रह्म पदम त्वम प्रविशा विदित्वा, ब्रह्म पद में आप पहुंच जाते हैं नोइंगली। भज गोविंदम, भज गोविंदम, गोविंदम भज मूढ़मते। पुनरपि जननम, पुनरपि मरणम, पुनरपि जनमम, पुनरपि मरणम, पुनरपि जननी जठरे शयनम, पुनरपि जननी जठरे शयनम। इह संसारे बहु दुष्टारे, इह संसारे बहु दुस्तारे, कृपया पारे पाहि मुरारे, कृपया पारे पाहि मुरारे। Again and again being born, again and again dying, again and again finding shelter in the womb of the mother. This crossing this ocean of life, not easy. Kripya pare pahi murare. So par karo pahi murare, the savior, the guide, help us to cross this ocean, because ultimately it is grace. Kripya, kripya, no matter what our tapasya, no matter how much you are meditating, no matter how much you are praying, or how wonderful your life is, or how wonderful you are, without the grace, this crossing cannot happen. So all we can do is prepare for that grace, live our lives in a way which prepares us for the grace to descend upon us, to become deserving of that grace to descend upon us, to live our lives in that way and prepare ourselves continuously and more towards that. So this last, very last, it's number 31 in the 31 verses of Bhaj Govindam. And as you all may know, in Hindustani classical music, the traditionally, जब भी कोई महफिल होती है या कोई performance होता है, तो the final rag that is sung is Bhairavi. So Bhairavi is the last raga in the Hindustani classical system. And in the traditional, as per tradition, the guru never teaches Bhairavi, because Bhairavi is last, it's a finale. If you teach Bhairavi, that's the end of your entire relationship with this guru. And the relationship with the music guru is just like any other, is a lifelong association. So the so the guru teaches all the ragas up to Bhairavi, but not Bhairavi. Bhairavi you learn on your own, because now the groundwork has been prepared and you are prepared to learn. So similarly, this last verse appropriately, of course, is composed in Rag Bhairavi. And so in a way you could say that this, after having heard all this thing about Bhaja Govindam, this you you should be able to come up with this last verse on your own. Like, this is you should can do that. So I'll just hear the tune. Guru Charanambuj Nirbhar Bhakt Samsar Dachira Bhavamukta. Guru Charanambuj Nirbhar Bhakt Sansar Dachirad Bhavamukta. Sendriya Manas Niyamadevam. Sendriya Manas Niyamadevam. Drakshasi Nij Hridayast Devam. Drakshasi Nij Hridayast Devam. So Guru Charan Ambuj, Guru Charan, Guru Charan Ambuj, Ambuj yani lotus, the lotus feet of the Guru, Nirbhar, depend on, Bhaktah, जो सुन रहे हैं, जो भक्त है, उनको ये संबोधित करके कहा गया है कि गुरु चरण आम्बुज निर्भर, उसका आधार ले लो, उसका सहारा ले लो, उसके शरण ले लो. संसार दचिराद भव मुक्त, ये भव जो है वो पार हो जाए. हाउ टू लिव हैप्पीली, हाउ टू लिव जॉयसली, हाउ टू मेक द मोस्ट ऑफ लाइफ, हाउ टू लिव इन अ वे दैट व्हेन यू आर ऑन द लास्ट मोमेंट्स ऑफ योर लाइफ यू से वाह, क्या क्या लाइफ थी यार, क्या मजा आ गया, व्हाट अ वंडरफुल लाइफ इट वाज. That's to reach to that state, so that we don't reach the last moments regretting, मुझे ऐसा करना चाहिए था, मुझे ये कहना चाहिए था, मुझे लोगों से प्यार करना चाहिए था, मुझे जो सच सही में इम्पोर्टेंट है लाइफ में वो करना चाहिए था, क्यों मैं जल्दी से नहीं समझ गया. ऐसा ना हो, तो ऐसा नहीं करना है अगर. एंड वी वांट टू क्रॉस दिस ओशन ऑफ लाइफ with glory, with love, with courage, with beauty, with truth. तो गुरु चरण अम्बुज निर्भर भक्त संसार दचिरात भव मुक्त. And ultimately, what is that ultimate truth which can take you across? What is that ultimate understanding which will take you across? Even just these two last lines, if we really just get the last two lines that are in this composition, even those two lines are enough, if we really get that and we'll start living like that. So what are those last two lines? Sendriya Manasa Niyama Devam. Sendriya mean these five senses, जो पंचेंद्रिया है. सेंद्रिय मानस, जो मनसा है, काया मनसा वाचा कहते हैं ना, तो मनसा जो माइंड, सेंद्रिय मानसा नियमा देवम, understand these senses, understand what this reality is, keep them in in moderation, using them as the gift and the tool that they are. Niyama devam, दृक्ष्यसि यानी देखोगे, दृश्य ये होगा, दिखेगा आपको, यू विल सी. दृक्ष्यसि निज, निज मीन्स खुद का, निज हृदयस्थम, हृदयस्थम यानी इन योर ओन हार्ट, देवम गॉड, द डिवाइन. दृक्ष्यसि निज हृदयस्थ devam, you will see the divine is in you. Not only is in you, you are made up of nothing but divine. You are nothing but a manifestation of form. A just like you can take gold and you can make a earring. You can take gold and you can make a bangle. You can take gold and you can make a bracelet or a necklace or whatever. Different forms, but all gold, all made of gold. So that same divine source can be taken and made into you, made into me, made into this world, made into mountains, rivers, computers, mobile phones. Everything that is in your life is made ultimately, essentially, of that same element. So, this seeing this, understanding this, knowing this, your entire life can be transformed. When each and every person in your life is nothing but divine, who will you fight with? When each and every moment of yours is nothing but an expression of divine, what is there not to love? What is there not to enjoy? What is there not to celebrate? Every breath, every word, every sound, जो इंद्रियों से सभी जो आ रहा है, nothing but inputs to the divine, from the divine, in the divine, made of the divine. The entire universe becomes nothing but an expression of this one same source that we all are. तो ये जानने के लिए, ये देखने के लिए, प्रत्यक्ष अनुभव करने के लिए क्या चाहिए? सेंद्रिय मानस नियमा देवम. And understanding this, and how that will come. How that will come? Guru Charanambuja Nirbhara Bhaktah. And so Guru Charanambuja, the lotus feet of the Guru, उस पे डिपेंडेंट, उसको उसकी जो जो ज्ञान है, जो समझ है, जो प्रेरणा है, उस पर आधार लेकर हम वहां तक पहुंच सकते हैं. सो देयर इज अ होल thing called a book called Guru Gita, which talks about what is the guru, what is the right guru, what is the correct guru for you. And you can read that, and you can spend a long time finding that guru, and and encountering that guru. And any guru that you will ever find can be of help, like your gurus. Have you ever had already many gurus in your life? Your parents are your gurus, your spouse is your guru, your siblings are your gurus, your friends are your gurus, your children are your gurus. Every experience in life is a guru, is teaching you something. Your teachers in school are your gurus, your college teachers, your professors are your gurus. So many gurus who are guiding you. And then, of course, there is a Sadguru who is guiding you on the divine path of true knowledge, finally, the knowledge. But ultimately, who is the best guru? How would we know, or how would we identify, or how do we recognize, or how do we find the best guru? Who is the best guru for you? So maybe if one or two people want to just share, according to you, who would be your best guru? What kind of a, what qualities or what person would be your best guru? Any thoughts, anyone?
अभयदान देते हैं.
Chaitrali, you're saying something?
अभयदान देते हैं.
जो
गुरु जो
अभय
है वो
दान दे,
अभय.
हाँ, जो अभय दान देते हैं. वंडरफुल, वंडरफुल. जो अभय दान देते हैं. फियरलेसनेस, फियरलेसनेस. Great, very nice. What else? Somebody who gives you freedom from fear. In this whole pandemic, everything is going on and whatever. Um, what is your best friend, your best weapon? Your best weapon is what is being unafraid. Not that we be careless, not that we be casual about it, not that we don't do what are the right protocols to follow and all that. That's not what fearlessness is. Fearlessness is being okay with whatever happens. Whatever happens, ultimately your body is only your body. It's just a temporary garb. It's like a, and not you. And when you know that, I remember, I don't think Nilima ji is here today, but she went through COVID, and she was in the ICU for so many days and struggling and fighting for her life. And she said that this knowledge that I am indestructible, who I truly am. This body may come and go, but I am not destructible. That knowledge alone was enough to let her be okay inside the ICU. And out of that okayness, she was able to just experience whatever that ICU experience and the COVID brought, and she came out of it. So Abhaydan, very important, wonderful. Guru who knows the Atma, Bharati Ma says, wonderful, who knows the Atma and understands the Atma. Very nice, great. Yeah, Pandey ji.
मुझे ये लग रहा है कि गुरु एक तरह का एक लाइट हाउस है जो मतलब जो आपके मार्ग को आलोकित करता है ताकि आप जीवन का जो उद्देश्य है उसको प्राप्त कर सकें.
Correct.
जो भी whatever be the aim, जो जीवन का अल्टीमेटली जहां हमें पहुंचना है,
Right.
तो उस मार्ग को आलोकित करने वाला जो द लाइट हाउस है, जो प्रकाश का
Lighthouse.
एक स्रोत,
Right.
दैट इज गुरु.
Correct. Very wonderful. Very true also. Very nice. Any others?
गुरु वो व्यक्ति है जहाँ जिसके पास जाने के बाद आपको ऐसा लगता है कि यू आर इन द लैप ऑफ योर मदर, जहाँ आपको एकदम सिक्योर फील होता है.
Right. Where you feel like you're in the lap of your mother. That you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel love, you feel.
और जिनके सानिध्य में आपको लगता है कि मेरे सारे प्रश्न मिट गए, कोई प्रश्न नहीं है, वो जो
Right.
स्थिति में वो लेके जाता है कि वो
Right.
सिर्फ सानिध्य से बोलो या तो उनके पास रहने से जो फीलिंग आती है.
Right. Yeah, very true. Very nice.
और आपके हर मन में उठने वाले हर सवाल के लिए आपको वहाँ हिचक नहीं है कि मैं ये कैसे पूछूं. उनके
Right.
पास आप मतलब बिना झिझक कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं और आपको हर चीज का उसका जवाब आपको ओपनिंग मिलता है और आपको समझ मिलती है और फिर आपके जीवन में कोई प्रश्न नहीं बचता, तो ऐसी रहती.
Wonderful. So I'll add two more qualities. Everything you have said, all very true and very important. Two more qualities, and see if they ring true for you also. Ki, Guru, Sonal says, Guru is one who holds your finger, hand, even if you're right or wrong. He takes you out of the challenges. Wonderful. Whether you're right or wrong. Remember the Rumi wala jo quote the other day. Yeah.
Sanjuji, yeah.
Rajesh.
I would like to say something. Yeah, Guru is the one who is standing at the top of the mountain. You can see both sides of mountain.
Ah,
Yeah, and I am starting journey from one side. I don't know what is on the other side. So
other
he's
side.
helping me always here. And person who reduces my time or make it easy any activity. That
Right,
is Guru for me.
right,
Yeah,
right. Make it
yeah,
easy. Make it easy. Right.
yeah.
Sure, sure. Great. Very nice.
Sanjeev ji,
Yes, Jennifer ji.
Guru is the one who connects you to your higher consciousness,
One
to
who
your
connects
own I amness.
to your
And he said,
own I amness. The one who connects you to your own I amness.
and he feels,
Wonderful.
and that is the
Yeah,
true Guru.
yeah, yeah.
This is what I have, you also have. And like, that peace of God is there with you too. And you are the I am force. That is the true Guru.
Wonderful, wonderful. Right. Great, great. I think that would make a very nice list of qualities that we would like to see in a guru. So I would like to add two more. One is, don't you think the guru should be somebody who knows you very well, who knows you inside out, who knows you perfectly? Yes, that would be an important quality for a guru to be able to guide you, who knows you. Yes, who knows you very well. Right. And one more quality, somebody who can guide you at every step, available to show you the way, at every step, whether it's a big step or a small step, and available all the time. And one more, and really knows the inner world, the inner self, the true self, right? So so while we can always look for and find people who will guide us, who can show us the way, there are a lot of pitfalls with that. I've talked about how, the finger pointing to the moon. You've heard that phrase, the finger pointing to the moon. Guru is the second key of your safe deposit locker. You cannot open your locker with only your key. Acha, very nice one. Wonderful. So when the Guru points to the moon and says, look, that is the way, that is the moon. What happens sometimes is we get caught up in, instead of looking at where the finger is pointing, we get caught up with the finger and think the finger is the answer. Oh, what a beautiful guide, what a wonderful guide. And we forget the whole moon that is being pointed to. So while we do have guides, ultimately, the one who knows you 100% in and out, all your weaknesses, all your doubts, all your faith, all your love, uh, all your misgivings, all your doubts, each and every iota of you, if there is somebody who knows that, then that is you yourself. You yourself know you the best. You yourself are always with you 24/7. And you ultimately know each and everything already. And how do I say that you know everything? I say you know everything because if somebody tells you 3 things or 5 things, you or 5 people tell you 5 different things, you choose one of them as the truth and you follow that. How were you able to decide that this is true and this is not true? Unless you already knew at some level, in some way, you already knew this is true. It is just articulated and expressed by somebody outside, and you chose that one. There are thousands of things in the world. Why do you choose just A, B, C, D, and whatever you choose in your life? Because you already know the truth of it. Why does a particular bhajan resonate with you? Why not something else? Because the truth of that bhajan is already there in you and you already know it to be true. Why did we all enjoy Bhaj Govindam so much? Because, and when you heard the words of Bhaj Govindam, you go, wow. Why? Because you already knew that it is true. The truth was already known to you. उसको आपने उन शब्दों में हो सकता है नहीं डाला है, किसी ने वो उन शब्दों में डाल के आपको कह दिया, लेकिन वो शब्दों का सत्य जो है वो ऑलरेडी आपके अंदर है, तभी आप उसको पहचान पाए हो कि ये सत्य है. सत्य को पहचानने के लिए सत्य को जानना जरूरी है पहले से, वरना आप पहचाना कैसे सत्य को? सो द ऑल नोइंग गुरु, द गुरु दैट नोज यू इनसाइड आउट, the guru who is with you 24/7, the guru who is available and ready and willing to guide you every step of the way in your life, the best guru in the entire world is your inner guru. You don't have to worry about, oh, does this guru have ulterior motives? क्या मैं मुझे उसको मेरे पैसे चाहिए या मेरा कुछ और चाहिए या कुछ और उसका एजेंडा है इसीलिए मुझे सिखा रहे हैं? You don't have to worry about that, right? Because it's yourself. Be a light unto yourself. Be a light unto yourself. You heard that before, I think. Vivekanand, maybe. And, or be your own guru. So, and what is your own guru, inner guru telling you? Use experience. Anubhav. Anubhav, आपका जो अनुभव है वही आपका बेस्ट गुरु है. आपके जो अनुभव है उस पे जो भी सीख मिलती है आपको वही आपका बेस्ट गुरु है. बिकॉज उसको ना ही सिखाने के लिए, उसकी परीक्षा लेने के लिए उसको आपने ठीक से पाला कि नहीं, आपके जो कार्य है, आपकी जो सोच है, आप जो जो भी कर रहे हैं दुनिया में, उसको चेक करने के लिए यू आर ऑलवेज देयर. यू नो, अरे मैंने तो ऐसा सोचा था, ऐसा डिसाइड किया था, लेकिन मैं अब ऐसे रूडली बात कर रहा हूं. वो कहने के लिए कौन होता है आपके साथ 24 घंटे एक्सेप्ट यू योरसेल्फ? Wonderful. So great. So be a light unto yourself. Who is that quote by? Can you look up, Anamika? Be a light unto yourself. I think somebody has said this.
दीपो भव.
Appo Deepo Bhava. Yeah, who is that? Maybe it's just from the Upanishads.
गौतम बुद्ध.
Shastra. Acha.
Gautam
Gautam
Buddha.
Buddha. Gautam Buddha. Right. Appo Deepo Bhava. That's right. Be a light and yeah, it is Gautam Buddha. You're right. Now I remember. Correct. It's so good. We know who it is. And this is the truth. This is the truth. Yeah. So ultimately, and again, it doesn't mean you don't learn from so many sources. Ultimately, everything is you, right? So that's another way to think of it. So if I say I am my own guru, that is one. But someone else who is telling me something is also nothing but an expression or a reflection of me. So if somebody else is coming in some other form, through a book, through a song, through a person, that is also me telling myself. मैं ही अपने आप को ये सारी कहानी सुना रहा हूँ, जिंदगी की, जीवन की कहानी मैं अपने आप को सुना रहा हूँ और अपने आप से सीख रहा हूँ. गुरु चरणाम्बुज निर्भर भक्तः संसारादचिराद् भवमुक्तः। गुरु चरणाम्बुज निर्भर भक्तः संसारादचिराद् भवमुक्तः। सेन्द्रियमानस नियमादेवं सेन्द्रियमानस नियमादेवं द्रक्ष्यसि निज हृदयस्थदेवं द्रक्ष्यसि निज हृदयस्थदेवं। निज हृदय, आपके ही हृदय में अगर देव है तो आपसे दिव्य कौन है? You are your own light, you are your own teacher. Teach yourself, teach this body, this body mind, this particular form that you have taken. Teach this, train this. Train this to remember. Train this to remember who you really are. Train yourself to remember who you really are. अपने आप को ये सीख दीजिए, अपने आप को याद दिलाने के लिए कि मैं वास्तव में, असल में कौन हूँ। I am the limitless, unending, all compassionate, loving, ultimate truth, ultimate beauty, ultimate joy. I am that. And now your only job as this form, as Rajesh, as Pandeyji, as Purushottam, as Sanjeev, your only job is to see this in the midst of all this Maya, in the midst of this, in the midst of the in the midst of the tragedy and the comedy of this great action movie called life. In the midst of all that, while you're in the middle of this acting of being a hero, being a villain, doing whatever you're doing, in the middle of that, remembering every moment who you really are, and then re-entering the movie again. Re-enter the movie, re-enter the play, get back on the stage, jump back onto the stage, but now knowing who I am, and see what happens to this play, what happens to the quality of this game when you remember who you are. The game continues. The objective is not to end the game. The objective is not to end the game. संसार को छोड़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. It is about playing this beautiful game fully, joyfully, lovingly, as a master. So teach yourself this. Use whatever guides you want. No problem. But ultimately, you are your own teacher, and your life is the best teacher. सेन्द्रियमानस नियमादेवं दृक्ष्यसि निज हृदयस्थदेवं दृक्ष्यसि निज हृदयस्थदेवं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं राज मूढ़मते संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहीं नहीं रक्षति डुक्रुन् करणे. So let us thank the great masters who have composed this, who have written this. Adi Shankaracharya and his disciples, 14 of them, all wrote this together. Few written by Adi Shankaracharya himself, about 12 I think, and the rest written by his disciples. Let us thank them for creating this gem, for creating such a masterpiece that has lasted more than 1300 years in the memory of mankind. You know, look at the compositions and works of today. A lot of them don't make it past 1 year. Even the most popular song from 2 years ago, who remembers it? स्थापकायश्च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. आदिशंकराचार्याय नमः. सभी गुरुओं, सभी गुरुजन, सभी जिन्होंने हमें ये ज्ञान दिया है, सभी को हमारा नमन, हमारा नमस्कार, our gratitude, our obeisance. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Okay, so before we close today's session, anyone would like to say anything, share anything, ask anything? Yes. Anamika, who's with you today? Your father, of course, and?
My husband.
Acha, I've seen him before. Namaste. Kya naam hai?
Kapil.
Kapil. Wonderful. Hi. Hello, Kapil. Kaise ho? Yeah, I've seen you once or twice before, but I didn't quite recognize you.
That's okay.
Wonderful. Boliye. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. First of all, thanks for it was good attending open door session, and I think since the name is open door, so I did not hesitate कि ठीक है पहले के नहीं भी किए तो कोई बात नहीं.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I had some questions, Sanjeev ji, and
Sure.
it comes from the fact कि जब भी कुछ सुनते हैं तो माइंड में ना एक वो होता है कि under what conditions this holds true, right? Like laws of physics, ना कि मतलब अगर V equal to IRB है तो under X Y conditions, right? It should hold true. So, आपने कहा कि जो हमारे गुरु हैं वो ऐसे होने चाहिए कि who knows you in and out and मतलब you get an intuition, right? कि जैसे अगर हमने कभी ये सुना भज गोविंदम तो हमें पता है कि ये सही है.
Correct.
There would be so many people around the world जो कि एक extremist path पे for example चल रहे होंगे, right? या maybe any path which we feel is not right. And ठीक है, absolute मुझे नहीं पता absolute truth कुछ होता है या नहीं होता है, I do not know. But assuming absolute truth अगर होता है, if hurting someone else is an absolute truth कि it is not right, let us take that. तो फिर वो जो extremists होंगे, be it of any religion, any region, anywhere, be it today, be it before, उन्होंने भी तो यही सोचा होगा ना कि ये जो path है ये बिल्कुल सही है, and that would resonate with them कि मेरे को तो मुक्ति मिल जाएगी या किसी भी और लैंग्वेज में आप मान लीजिए, right? And I would not take any names or anything, right? I would generalizing, I'm not stereotyping any particular मतलब right language or religion here. But उन्होंने यही सोचा होगा, right? ये जो सुसाइड बॉम्बर्स हैं उन्होंने भी ये सोचा होगा कि मैंने जैसे आपने बोला कि लास्ट मोमेंट में कोई रिग्रेट ना रहे, मेरे को नहीं लगता कि किसी सुसाइड बॉम्बर के मन में लास्ट मोमेंट पे रिग्रेट रहेगा। उनको लगेगा मैंने बहुत अच्छा काम किया, मैंने अपना लक्ष्य अचीव कर लिया।
Correct.
From that initial premise of absolute truth ki hurting someone else is wrong, that is not the right thing to do. But that is not the ideal end of that life, that person's life or that, right? So how does it, मतलब ये कैसे coincide करता है कि
Correct. Right. Wonderful. बहुत अच्छा, very, very deeply thought through and very good question. And I think anyone who thinks deeply enough will come to these questions. So it is wonderful. So absolute truth can only be known by experience, by your direct experience. That is the only thing you can claim to be absolute. Anything that comes from hearsay, from a book, from somebody said something, can ultimately, you cannot say for sure that this is the truth unless you yourself experience it. Whatever your experience is what is the truth, is an absolute truth. And if we look at that, then what we find is, if I ask myself the question, am I there? Are you there? Then the answer to that, you may take a pause and you'll certainly say, yes, I'm there. I know that beyond any, I may call this blue, or you may call this green, and I may call your shirt, your jacket as bright red, and you may call it something else. But as far as the answer to this question, are you there, is an absolute reality which you can count on without any shadow of a doubt at all. So that unchanging phenomenon, and when you look closer at what that is, this which I call I, we find that it doesn't change. We find that this I, if I asked you when you were a 5-year-old boy, Kapil, are you there? Kapil ho kya? Arey ho na, main haan khel raha hu lekin hu. At this age, if I ask you, are you there? Yes. Your father-in-law at his age, me at my age, if we ask ourselves, am I there? Yes. So there's an unchanging aspect to this reality, which is the only phenomenon that we can absolutely count on as an absolute truth, unchanging. And we can look at what that is, and we can experience ki, okay, now if I go deeper into what this is, what did I look at when I said I'm here? It was not my shirt, it was not my bank balance, it was not my Aadhaar card, it was not my house, it was not my family. There was somewhere else which I looked at, which is, and in simple language, I looked at I looked at this I that I am, and I said, I'm there. So this I, if we look closer at it, what are the qualities of this I? The qualities of this I, we find that it does not have any shape, it does not have any color of its own. It takes on whatever colors. It is the one which is experiencing your life. That I, because you say, I am hungry, I am thirsty, I am tired, I am bored, I am happy, I am sad. So this I is the common denominator. And this I is the common denominator, which is the experience of all life, all your life, and is the only absolute reality which has been completely true every moment and forever. It does not change. Everything else changes. So this I is the only thing that we can count on as an absolute reality or an absolute truth. Everything else is relative. So whether a particular religion or a particular person has a certain set of beliefs, it is not part of the absolute I. It is a temporary belief. We may not, someone may agree with it, someone may disagree with it, someone may say it is right, someone may say it is wrong, someone may say it is the way to heaven, and somebody may say it's the way to hell. But it is part of the changing phenomenon. It is part of this dream which this I is dreaming. And so if we want to live by what is the absolute, and we want to, the entire quest of life is to experience that peace which I brings. Whenever you connect with that, or know that, or feel that, or see that, or experience that I, there is a sense of peace, there's a sense of openness, there's a sense of acceptance, there's a sense of love. So everyone just wants that. That is what everyone wants. So some people, out of that want, take whatever route they take, maybe extremism, maybe terrorism, maybe crime, maybe this, maybe business, maybe industry, whatever. But everyone is looking for this same connection with I. So this is the only absolute reality that we can all agree on. I mean, whether you are from this country or that country, this religion or that religion, whether, as long as you understand this language and this question, if I ask you, no matter who you are, where on this planet are you there, they will say yes. So this is one common denominator which we can use as a starting point of this journey, of this understanding of what this reality really is, and then use that to decide to separate the wheat from the chaff, as they say. Right? Use this absolute truth, which is your own experience, not out of something you have read in Upanishad, or not what I'm saying, but you yourself, you ask yourself, am I there? Yes. This I is there all the time. And it doesn't change. I may be sad yesterday, I may be happy today, but that I is not sad. I is not happy. I becomes sad, but as soon as sadness is gone, I is still I. And nothing is permanent. Sadness is not permanent. The happiness or the joyousness or enjoying something is not permanent. So उसी को सहारा लेकर ये सारा जो understanding है of direct path. So using that. So now if this resonates with you right now, what I'm saying, it makes sense to you. So it would be difficult. I mean, people get misguided in this quest, right? Everyone is looking for this I, but they think, okay, maybe they'll find it through this way or that way, or, go to extremism and all this that you talked about. And it may be a temporary truth for them at that moment, because it is their belief in that moment. But you and I know our beliefs are always changing. What you believed 10 years ago is different than what you believe today.
Right.
So rather than, so the only criteria that we can come up with this I, and we use this as our guiding post, as our light. So anything examined in the light of this knowledge of who I really am, if it's consistent with that, with the qualities of that, the qualities of I are openness, the qualities of I are acceptance. And suicide bomb is probably the extreme opposite of acceptance.
Right.
I don't accept this reality to such an extent that I want to blow it up.
Right.
So it's so diametrically opposite to our experiential reality. But it is a temporary truth for that person.
Yeah. And with
Yeah.
no regrets at the end of their life, right? I mean, they would be very happy and satisfied that they achieved the true purpose,
They
right?
achieve the truth. Yeah. Right. And in the end, it is still part of the movie. So rather than labeling that act also as right or wrong, we look at this whole, we want to see through the movie and see the screen. I want to see the basis of all of this that is going on. So when some movies are tragedies, some movies are comedies, some movies are murder, some movies are violent, some movies are this and that and the other, but they're all movies. They're all just movies. So even this extremism, at the end of the day, is just part of the movie, and we need not label it. We need not, we may not choose that movie. Just like I have a preference for romantic comedies versus horror. I hate horror movies, for example. But that doesn't mean somebody else is not free to watch a horror movie and enjoy it. you know. But what I want to get to is beyond the horror movie, beyond the murder mystery, beyond the romantic comedy, and get to the screen, which is the source of all movies, and be with that and see what the qualities of that are. वो स्क्रीन कैसा है, ये अनुभव करने वाला कैसा है, और उसके गुण क्या है, और उसके गुण में कैसे इस मूवी, मेरी लाइफ की जो मूवी में, उसमें मैं वो गुण कैसे ला सकता हूं. That is the whole sadhana. That is the whole journey. And yeah, along the way, people, you know, get caught up in the movie, caught up in the drama. And the more they get caught up, they can get more and more, you know, away from the screen, which is the source, and forget that whole thing and get so caught up in it. So yeah, I mean, it can happen. It does happen. And they may wrongly think that, oh, I've led a very satisfying life.
Right.
Yeah, they may, it's a very misguided guided conclusion, but it's part of the movie. It's part of the temporary movie. It's part of the movie, and that movie is part of what allows somebody else to be, you know, in the army to fight terrorism. It allows somebody else to talk about compassion. It allows somebody else to talk about something else. So it's all part of the game. It's all part of the drama, and we don't need to get too caught up in the drama of it, as long as we understand who the real actors are and what's really going on.
Thanks. Yeah, I think this is it.
Wonderful. Thanks for that question. I think that really you know, allows us to bring clarity. Great. Wonderful. Thank you. Keep coming. You're most welcome. We are planning a retreat in March, depending on conditions. Love to see you, all of you there. March 3rd to 6th. Mark कर लीजिए सभी लोग कैलेंडर में. Yeah, the truth is to know how to hug the self and everybody. Absolutely. So what was that? We had this Zoom Alinganasana. So Zoom Alinganasana se Purnahuti karte hai Bhaj Govindam ki. Because Bhaj Govindam at the end of the day is not about singing Govindam, Govindam, Govindam. It is about living Govindam. And living Govindam is living in love, living in okayness, living in acceptance. So जूम आलिंगन की प्रक्रिया शायद सबको मालूम है, नहीं मालूम है तो मैं एक बार बता देता हूँ फिर. Spread your arms, put a big smile on your face, and give everyone here a big hug, a virtual hug to everyone who is close to you and everyone who is on the screen, and a big hug to the whole world, this whole universe, this beautiful, beautiful place called life. Thank you. Wonderful. Jai Gurudev. Thank you.